A lot of women, like I said earlier, they date desperately in a way. So whereas like they're trying to,
desperately.
yes,
Because the clock ticking.
they trying to, but the clock is not ticking though. All you got to do is walk in alignment, to be honest. But
No, I'm saying they feel like the clock.
yeah, they think that with age, people shouldn't be scared of the number 30. Like, let's get that straight. That's when your life really begins.
Right.
But you know, it's the societal stuff. It's what people telling you. So it's like a lot of women feel like I need to meet somebody now so that, you know, I want it to be like I done like went through everything with them and we got it out the mud together. Other than if I come up, like it would be like if I come up and I'm a celebrity now, and now it's harder to find a real relationship that appreciates you for you, and they will only look at you for your money and your status and your fame. But if you walking in your faith and you walking in alignment, you just doing what you love, and it's all going to come to you regardless. So when I say dating desperately, it's like you cannot just introduce your kids to every little flimsy ass relationship or a little thing that you think you got going on.
Dusty ass
You know what I'm
Marquise.
saying? When you don't know it's gonna last, you don't know who this person is. You don't know like what the fuck. They say that you never truly know somebody until you move in the house with them, to be honest. But you really still, everybody change.
I feel like we ignore. I think that's the difference. I think niggas ignore red flags.
Yeah.
I think
Women,
more
so.
No. Once again, I got to go back to my boy point, and to circle back to everything. I still think it's the man's fault. Let me. On my whole point, it's still the man's fault, and the reason I said it's the man's fault is based off of it's really about sex. Simple point. It's a simple point of what I'm saying. It's like if we could take sex out of relationships, what do we really have with somebody? And most of the time, we're getting to the sex of all these things. If we were remember that the prize is the sex, if we wouldn't have sex so loosely, then I think things would be better in our relationships.
Stop busting it open. Hey, good people. I don't know what alcohol other than that, but I would like to take a shot of something to end this episode.
No, you don't want that.
No, that tastes. Yeah, let's do it.
I got some better.
Damn.
It's okay, y'all. Keep
Go. As a father, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna make this just snipe it. Just if you got a kid, it'll take a lot for anybody to move me from my kids. You got to be willing to go to war. You got to be. Bro, my kids are my property. That sounds crazy, right? They're my property. Understand me. We can be related. If you are breaking in my house, you are an enemy. So if I view that about my house, what you think I view about humans that I made? So when I be hearing niggas be like, man, I'm gonna wait till you get 18 to talk to him. Nigga, that woman will be through hell. She'll have to get on her knees by listen, let's just figure this out. Cause I can't do this with you all day. See, that's not what men want to do. Men don't want to go to war for their kids. And that's the truth. They don't want to go to the law system and figure some shit. Read about how to figure it out. They don't want to do that. If it don't come easy, niggas be like, you know what? I'll wait till you're 18.
No, I said
Get them legitimized, yeah. Get them legitimized, like figure it out, bro. Like figure it out. I know it's difficult, but that's your seed. And without you, your seed don't grow right. I don't care how phenomenal that mama is. That's the truth. I'm a product. My mama was phenomenal, but she couldn't do everything.
Yeah.
She couldn't. Yeah. So I can be a villain to my son because his mama can comfort him all day. I don't care about her hugging him. Pick him up, because I'm going to knock his ass back down. I don't care.
That's why fathers are so important, though. Fathers are very important.
My dad never let me beat him in a game of nothing.
You're a fucking kid.
Smart
I never beat that nigga in a game of nothing.
Got you.
Until I could actually beat him.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a different level of, like, just, like, it's one of them unwritten rules that you know, like, to battle. Like, nigga, you'll never just get this shit, nigga. If I will beat you at everything, nigga, just know there's no nigga out there that's looking for you to win. Like, nigga battle at everything. So.
But this is an interesting perspective because I don't know everybody else's background, but I do know you grew up with both parents.
Yes.
So what's your assessment of the problem, knowing that, well, not the problem, but the topic?
Well, for me, it's a little different. Everybody here is single parent. Grew up with just
Yeah.
No, well, I have a dad.
okay.
I have a dad,
Gotcha.
but
Was a single parent, but
came
they
a
was a
little
separate
later.
household.
Yeah,
But-
two-parent household.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I've always had.
Yeah, I
two
had
parents.
separate
I didn't have a
household.
2-parent household.
Yeah.
So yeah, speak for the 2-parent household.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
But most of my friends grew up single parent.
Yeah,
household.
yeah.
So I've always had somewhat of a perspective of, you know, how that life is like, you know, being raised single home. But as far as the original topic was,
The original question is, it was just more so like the father always gets the blame, and it's like how much
Right.
credit do we put to the parent that was present? And I said the father, but it's that present parent, honestly,
in the present parent, you basically talking about women for the most part.
because majority of the case is
Right.
it's a single mom situation.
I think yes. I think the women do play a majority of the role of if a kid turns out to be homosexual or anything like that. I think a lot of women that are single parents don't know how to date afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to date in order to get to that next level instead of having men in and out of the house. And now your kid is growing up seeing, you don't know who the boyfriend, who the uncle, you don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times women, they kind of get caught up with, okay, let me just, who I can settle for. Versus saying, you know what? Even though I know I'm in this situation, I'm a single mom, I'm still going to be intentional. I'm still going to try to date,
Yes.
try to find somebody, to, finish life with or move further in life with, So I think it falls on the women. Unfortunately, it does fall on the women, I think, so.
You gotta come to that mic.
Okay, kid.
Okay.
But that's that dad in him. You see what he said? But that's that dad in him.
Dad in there, calm down. You just came in.
Is the camera go? Oh,
But,
it's back of your head.
But yeah, I just
That's a
want to
dope
speak
shot.
on what you just said because I came from the hood as well. I came from the west side of Atlanta, and so but to go off of what Don was saying, like from woman to woman, what Don was just saying immediately when he said what he said, I don't know.
Hey,
That was
turn your head just a
that
little bit
was,
just to catch this fire shot. Yeah,
that was
it's a fire
my
shot.
that was my immediate. I'm like, oh okay. She's a little aggressive, but that's not my concern. You get what I'm saying? Whether you're aggressive or not. But that was that's my first interaction ever meeting you, ever seeing you. That was my first thing. Okay, she's a little
you
aggressive. Let me sit back. Let me not.
How you feel about me?
communicate. Hold on,
Y'all are hilarious. They are.
I like this. And I seen the digress he had to do. You get what I'm saying? That's why he said, hey, listen, I'm going to give you a free ticket because now I'm trying to calm this down before we even have this conversation. I seen what was going on in the room. You get what I'm saying? And so, but I do want to say, like, as a woman who come from the hood, I don't want to, you can't just say, like, it's not my fault. You have to really, for real, be intentional. I was rough, okay? And these two have been knowing me since for like 10. I'm a little, you hear my, it come out. But they've been knowing me for like 10 years. And so I was rough then too, but I wasn't as rough as I was when I was a teenager on the west side. You get what I'm saying? You have to, for real, every day be intentional about how your tone, I'm talking about all the way down to your tone.
I be learning
Like,
that.
even like what Don was just saying, he was like, it's a difference in saying, I don't know you, and a difference of, oh, who are you?
Who's John? Yeah.
Whole difference. Like, as far as tone, and it just switches everything. But you just have to really, for real, be intentional. Like, very intentional. Like, oh, I just heard myself say that. Like, let me correct myself. And let me try to say this in a different way next time I have a similar conversation like this. So, you got to be intentional. You can't, when you come from the hood like that, you can't just be like, oh, it's in me. It's gonna go away. It's not gonna go away. Like, you have to be intentional about it.
And the same thing from the women. I mean, same thing for the men.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for the men, man. Back on the other end, because those are great points. When men are raised by their mothers, bro, their emotions be crazy. And niggas have confused being hard for being emotional. Like, nigga, that nigga ain't tough. He's emotional. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not tough. You're not, oh boy, that nigga knock out anybody. No, he gets mad at a drop of a hat. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? So, one thing I felt like growing up, being raised by a single mama, graduation is realizing your mama might be a little full of shit. And it's not a mean way, because eventually, all men that's raised by their mother go through this. Yeah. Eventually, y'all swap roles. Woo! And it happened like that. One day you asking her for $50, the next day you like, you motherfucking film. Boy, you like, hey, damn, mama.
No.
What's going on over there with your rent? You know what I mean? You start talking to her differently. Yeah. You have to watch your tone. Now you have to let me take her out to eat. Let me comfort her. Mama, come on over here. It's Sunday. Let eat and talk so I can figure out what's going on. Now you got to try to maneuver. Now you the parent. And it happens in the drop of a hat. But when the men are raised by their mamas and they become in the driver's seat, they treat their mamas so wrong because they can't identify why they hurt so much. Because they've been too hard to even pay attention to it. Them be the ones that treat their women wrong, their mamas wrong. Everybody gonna hear this shit.
And they don't believe that it started with the mama.
I especially want to hear from the women perspective because I feel like we always talk about how hard women are now.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about they were raised by these hard ass women.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my question. What do y'all consider aggressive with women? Because I've been told I've been aggressive so many times, but my part is like I feel like I'm just passionate with
Where
it.
are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
I can see when somebody say you're aggressive.
But see how though when it's just nothing but my energy.
Because it's with me. I can see that.
Passion makes
I'm
you
a whole Aries. I'm a fire sign. So you know
So
what I'm
like
saying?
I don't. I say like even like I'm big on zodiacs and all that, but like if I was the first thing I would say to you is Don knows everybody. You like I don't know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense of that, that's a level of aggression. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, and this is my opinion. As a woman, it's like, oh, who was Don? Like that's a feminine woman side of things. But as a aggressive woman, you said, who the fuck is Don?
Who the fuck is that?
But I'm saying the energy.
Totally forgot she cussed.
No, I'm saying you didn't cuss. I'm saying the energy. I'm saying the energy that you gave was like, who the fuck is Don? So I had to try to digress myself and try to settle, like not settle you down, but just let you know, hey, it's not the energy he's saying that and other. But that was a sign of aggression.
But see, I wasn't hype on that one. That was just me.
Aggression doesn't have to be hype.
You know, it's the soft girl shit. Like we have to learn that. I feel like us being from the hood, we have to learn how to be soft. Like you can't blame us for being like this because we look at where we're from. Like, yes, please, I want to hear from females.
You gotta talk louder than that. Or just
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to say something.
I understand though. I understand like that shit can happen, but that's just my thing for our whole demographic. Like, when are we gonna be done with the degenerate shit? Like, we can blame every other race for what they did with this, but we gotta hold ourselves accountable for the dumb shit that we get in. Every time that a woman be like, yo, I got a kid or I got this many kids, I be like, okay, how long you been married? That shit just falls flat every time, and I just be trying to figure out why. Why in 2026 is this still a thing?
You don't got no guidance.
I might say maybe we never seen it. My parents, my mom had when she was 14. My dad was 15. And they passed me around like a hot potato. So I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but I don't really have. I have love for my parents, but I don't really fool with them. I understand, but I can't sympathize with them.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. My original point, I lost it. So if it come back, whatever, but I'm not about to sit here and blabber on the mic. I'm trying to think what I'm about to say.
Nah,
She probably
Definitely gonna come back though.
Yeah.
It's on you. Hype.
No,
Go ahead, Twin. Go ahead.
But what does being with your mother have to do with you?
No, I was just answering the question of like a single mom, and I was touching on some of the subjects he was saying regarding like men understanding things as they get older. That's what I was saying.
Question. Wait.
Before we go off topic, I want to keep the order in. Let me get, because we run low on time.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get you.
Was you finished?
Then we can come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I guess shoot. I grew up kind of crazy too. I was born in Flint. We already understand what that's like. I was raised in Ben Harbor. That's just like Flint, pretty much. For people that's in Michigan, they gonna know. I came to Atlanta when I was 15. My mom had 5x5. I really want to ask the women this too. Is like, it's not just the women in this room, but the women everywhere. Like our black women. Like, when are they gonna be done doing that?
Doing what?
My mom had 5x5. 5x5.
5 bedroom.
5x5.
Yes.
Okay.
5x5. And then she got married. Then she got divorced. Then she got married. Then she got divorced again. But it was to neither of the dads. So that would, we ain't got to do math, but we all can do math. So,
Shut up on that one.
man, as much as I love you, Mom, I love you to death, but I'm older now, so I can understand more. So, even at a young age, from like 10, 11, 12, I would ask my mom questions like, yo, where's my dad at? Or why only this person dad pull up? Or like just questions like that. That's not questions that a kid is supposed to be asking their parents.
Did you say this person or my brother? I just
Say it again.
Did you say this person or my brother or sister?
Like, well, neighbor's dad.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about your brothers.
My sister's dad. Like, all of them. I'm
you
saying,
just said
my dad was around the least. So I was the one that was questioning why everybody else got to even have a dad.
You knew him?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's a crazy story. So I met my dad when I was like 8 once for like 10 minutes.
I can relate.
And then when I was 20, right after I graduated college, my dad was on his deathbed and he called and we talked for like 2 days straight.
Why did I hear a similar story like that?
And then he passed away like a week later.
Damn, this Father's Day month too.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. It was crazy how we met.
Your first one.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Your first one.
Oh, it's your first one?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what made y'all so
we
hard.
not raising no bad, disrespectful kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not raising that falls on the parent. That falls on you could blame parents, moms. I blame moms. I blame moms for how some of these kids come out because if you see a pattern in your child and you don't stop, most parents like to be their friend instead of being a damn parent, and that be pissing me the hell off.
That's
Like,
the
don't
new
get me wrong, I love my
generation
son. My son, we have our little hee moment because being a boy mom is fun. But at the same time, I'm your mama, and you not finna do this, you not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn that at a young age. You gotta still like foundation at a young age, and if you don't do that, then a mom is just gonna be whatever. Like, I love my child. I want to be his friend. He can do whatever he wants to. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's not mad at me. As long as he, come home to me or whatever. Like, it's me with my son. I tell my son is 7 years old. I don't give a damn. And I still tell him. I told him since he was little. I want you to tell me everything. Like, I want you to come to me as in, Mama, I feel, you know how, what's that crazy lady named? Bald head lady. Will Smith wife.
Oh my God. Yeah, she is still wrong for what she did to all
Jada,
this.
okay, yeah, but you know how she had that red table?
Red table talk.
That's what I have in my home. Like, I picked that up. I picked it up for I call it a white table because my last name is White. So we have a white table, and at that table, I allow my son to tell me how he feel because at the end of the day, he's young, and that's when you're experiencing your feelings, and you know how people be like, "Oh, you too young to know how you feel. You too young to understand
they know
that."
exactly how they feel.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, especially he's a young man nowadays, and you know how young men that growing up, they're not gonna express their feelings. I feel like some of y'all don't express your feelings. Y'all don't have nobody to talk to. I feel like some of y'all feel like y'all just gotta be big dog. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't raising that. I'm sorry. You know, you can be strong, but you're gonna know your feelings. You're gonna understand your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna recognize them. You're not gonna run from them. You're not gonna sit here and go run and do drugs just to go hide from them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's different.
No, I agree.
Me growing up, I think I kind of had it like a little like different to most people with moms that's like single and shit like that. Cause like my mom growing up, like my mom was like on drugs and shit like that. My mom was like running the streets and shit like that. My mama knew some of the biggest drug dealers in DC, like Wayne Perry, Rayford Edmond. My mama knew all of them, like
She
real
got
shit.
money.
So she hilarious. So the fact of like my mama growing up in the streets, she kind of had like, excuse my French when I'm regarding to my mom, but me and my mama talk every day, and I would talk to my mom like this, so my family understand. Like my mom was down there like a nigga. So like my mom, I'm gonna give y'all a description of my mom right now. My mom is 6'3", built like Megan Thee Stallion, knock a nigga out.
Ooh.
Straight, like will punch you in your shit as a nigga and knock you out.
Yeah.
She that strong. She grew up on S Street. Like anybody from Washington D.C. that's gonna watch this podcast gonna know what's up with my mama. Like real shit. She go by Cece. They all know who she is. So like that right there, she had like street essence. So she always would like instill like madness in me from a little kid. Like providing, making sure I look after my brother, like just those things, because she grew up in the streets, which was kind of a benefit. Now on the bad part in it, like you said, understanding why a man may leave your mom. On the back end, my mom is aggressive. I know my mom would literally talk to a nigga like a nigga. You see what I'm saying? And then it'll come controversy. And then some niggas don't want to deal with that. Like y'all don't understand. I didn't see my mom deal with a nigga for like 3 months and then randomly never see the nigga again. But now that as I get older, I understand. So with what you were saying, yes, you can blame the single parents, but you also can't blame them too much because the dad not there. That's the dad's job, bro. Like you could say like, oh, well, you're the parent, you're supposed to raise. It's a village with a capital V. It ain't no lowercase v in that. It's a capital V. So that's what it take right there.
Thank you.
That's what it takes. So you really can't blame them. In all honesty, like I'm just answering your question, and I'm not saying that you do. But anybody that want to try to blame them, you got to look back at it. And that's why I think when men get older, that's raised by a single woman, they slowly understand what's going on. Like they're able to piece each part of their life and be like, damn, a random day you smoking a blunt, or you randomly just driving, like, damn, that's what my mama, that's what she was talking about. That's what she was going through. And now I understand. Like I don't know my dad. And I'm not giving my dad no credit for leaving my mom or none of that shit like that. I don't know the situation. The nigga could walk down Old Net right now and I would not know who he is. That's just being honest. But I could understand the reason why a man wouldn't want to be with my mom. Like I said, my mom was in the streets. She was on drugs. Like she was running niggas. Like she was running certain shit. Like that's how that shit go. You might not want to deal with it, or you might not see that for your son.
I got a question. Being honest, I'm just for real. Most of the time, I don't care black or white, Spanish, whatever. Of course, I don't like none of those groups. But what I'm saying is, majority of the time,
What do you like? What the hell?
I don't like my people. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm very prejudiced
Black.
against Asians
You saying
and
black?
all of that. Yeah.
No, he like light skins.
Hey, bro, just finish your statement.
Okay, yeah. Let's just stay on topic.
Okay, so what I would say is this right here. Being honest, most single moms create gay men. Just to be honest,
Because the boy is
And
always around the
most of
mama.
the times when you guys, and I know people say, "Oh, what about the single dads?" That's a factor too. So, but what I'm getting at is, a man will grow up, and he will be with his single mom. He'll understand his single mom later, and then he'll start realizing that he's the husband in her relationship. He'll start seeing that everything that she does wrong, he's the guy that has to fix it. He's the adult of their relationship because that's how she raised him. She raised him to be the husband that she never had. Okay? And that's why a lot of people, I'm not saying just gay, I'm saying you got kids who grow up and you might say they don't like women. It's because they had a single mom.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying in a bad way, but I'm just being real. They had someone who spent so much time and focus on them to be the man that they wanted them to be.
But
And then-
also, you don't have the fathers in the life to be like, hey,
Exactly.
stop that. That's gay.
yes.
Kevin Hart.
and that's where the men
stop
come
that.
in.
But sometimes,
Stop
but
that.
hey, to
That's
piggyback
right.
what you said, sometimes the single father can also turn, ain't gonna say turn, but have an effect to have a son be gay. Like an abusive father.
Yes.
Or a father that's like an alcoholic or,
Yes. A father that doesn't communicate.
there you go. There we go.
Most fathers that don't communicate, their sons can have that situation where they be hard gay niggas. Like
Hey, yo, so your son? Hey, yo, what is this, son?
they be the gay niggas in prison. When they come out of prison, they straight.
They'll be the bottoms.
But you do get like real, like just like how you said, they think that they
Who writes
get
this for?
the mom's husband.
Yeah.
So you do get real men who love women.
They love
who
'em.
really just grow up like
They-
like they everything you want in a man.
They become men who become worshipers.
And I just want to be clear about like what my statement was is like the effect. I don't want to say that I ain't saying that all single moms make gay babies. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. I just want to be clear that wasn't my statement. That nigga said something of
Yeah.
that line. What I'm saying is I feel like the dad that's absent gets a lot of the blame for who he is, but the present parent doesn't get that same. We give them a lot of grace.
Okay.
So why do you feel like the present parent shouldn't really get blamed, but the absent father?
I'm not planning to blame on anything. I'm
was
saying
just saying,
that
why
we
isn't- why
we
isn't
don't
it
we,
equal
we
blame? Why
don't
isn't it
give
equal
we don't
blame?
give we
Equal
don't give
blame.
the present parent any. Majority of the niggas in jail are come from single moms. You know what I'm saying? Like as a mom, it's certain things like we always our mom this, our mom that. It's certain things that our mom just wasn't able to give to us.
Yeah.
It's certain things where our mom wouldn't let us be around that coach. Our mom wouldn't let us go around our dads. As a male, I grew up and I talked to my mom and I'm like, oh, this is why this nigga probably stopped talking to you. Like, it's certain things that we don't, but we're not, I'm not even literally supposed to say that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting scrutinized for saying, oh, damn, that's probably why this nigga stopped talking to you. He didn't leave me, he left talking to you. So what I'm getting at is like, why we don't, and I love my mama. Let me put this out there. My mama is great. I love my mama. I love you. I don't want to put this and none of that. I'm saying the majority of the time that the man who wasn't there gets most of the blame, and we don't blame the mother who was present, who was putting this certain feminine energy, this certain hatred towards men. Why men can't work together is because she has always put upon him that I hate men, so you hate men because I hate men. So like I just think it's a different mindset that we don't just give it to that. We don't never. I'm just asking, can we express, or can we see what? Can y'all see that point of like what did the woman play on the raising of these?
Let him.
Side note, I do want people to understand this right here, and this is factual. You guys can look this up. You want to know who create gay men?
Women.
Or do y'all want to skip me?
No, women. I'm with you because I was finna say the same fucking thing. Women. No. Cause that's why.
I don't know how.
I agree. Because women. It's not because I can agree with that. Because my child's father had to stop me. Because I have a son, and so I always want to baby my son. Every time he get hurt, oh my God, you little boo boo. He's always telling me, "Don't touch that. Leave him alone. Let him either." I realize with kids or some, or especially boys, they love their moms and mama boys.
Yes.
So that's why we love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
So all that love, yes, it's good, but at the same time, that they're around you 24/7. They're gonna mimic everything you do.
Because in my
of course you ain't talking about my son got his father.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not talking about our generation, because I honestly feel like our generation got their dads way more than the generation before. I'm talking about our fathers. I'm talking about our like.
But
our,
that's why fathers are very important. Though.
Even though that, so
you gotta understand how humans, not men, how humans are designed.
Yes.
If your woman buying your clothes, paying for everything, when she come in the house and she say she want a motherfucking sandwich, you ask what type of meat,
you better be that damn housewife.
And you gonna tell her she disrespecting you? She ain't disrespecting you. You can only disrespect something you once had respect for. Your ass don't have value.
But then again, a man not gonna never feel value if he's getting taken care of a woman.
Exactly.
By a woman. They gonna always treat you wrong because
but you
they
can't
don't
confuse
feel
that
right
50-50 for things. What men bring is order. Niggas know how to move around a man. Not niggas know how to behave around a woman, but niggas know how to move around a man. Niggas would think around a man. There's certain things that make sense in my house because I'm in the house. That don't mean that my wife don't have those same things.
Yes.
Certain things make sense in the house because my wife is in the house. She have things that makes her important. She have a lot of things that make her important. Hell, I can't hang around niggas all day. Women are fucking the shit. But damn women, stop trying to be niggas is all we saying. Like, bro, you can't brag about having bodies and think it's the same.
No, I love that because I really had to learn the soft girl era. I really had to learn.
Era.
Like, okay, look, no, not era. Like,
era is
like,
the
no,
past.
I'm like that for life now because, like, okay, I'm from Philly, y'all. I'm from
We
Philly.
here.
What part?
Dickhead.
Listen, North Philly. I'm from Philly,
like
so
I
we
put
grew
yourself
up
north of
because
Patterson.
men in Philly, they is not for the weak, okay? Like they are not for the weak. So we just grew up on that rowdy shit, you know. But it takes moving out of your hood. It takes seeing different things in different places and traveling to realize like this is not how life should be.
Yeah.
Can I say this? Can I pose this question kind of towards this?
Yes.
It's towards the subject, but we talked about this at something else I was doing. I want to just say this: like, what is y'all take on the mothers on like our whole generation, like our mothers? How much do y'all feel like that play on who we are? Like the women being too hard and the men being too feminine. We always blame like the father not being there, but how much play do we put on the mother who was present?
Can I answer that real fast?
Can I
please?
answer it? Because I have a son.
I do want to say this right here, just real quick, and I don't want nobody to get mad about this.
Hold on quick. How about everybody answer? So we start from kid and then everybody have time to answer.
Sound good? So I would agree with my brother about a few things.
That's juice.
When you get older, you do want to see what your money can do. And I'm just being real. I know it's gonna sound real prostitutionist, but you do want to see what your money can do. The older I get, I don't really want to rely on my looks. I really just want to see what this $40 gonna do. I'm just being honest. I be wanting to buy a bitch so bad. I just want to see because look, when you buy a female, which I never bought one yet, I still am waiting to do that. I agree with Vigilante.
You been in a relationship before?
I've been in a relationship too long.
Right. Okay. But have you have you ever bought your girlfriend something? Have you ever bought your girlfriend something?
Nah, it don't work that way.
Wait. Have you ever bought your girlfriend something?
Yeah,
You got sex?
not afterwards.
What you mean?
That's the reason why
What's
she
that?
the wife. You get sex, but it don't be because you bought something.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like you said you was in there for a long time, so I'm saying.
In the beginning, she was a prostitute. Yes.
What the fuck?
Like most women are. But what I will say is this right here. I feel better. Like the older I get, the more I wish I did have more money to buy bitches because you want to be able, like it. I know it's gonna sound crazy. I'm just being real.
I know what
you know. Okay. You ever seen those movies they show with slavery?
This is juice. This is crazy.
You seen those slave movies?
Yeah.
That's what a man want to go through. Like, I always tell my brother, there was a scene, I don't know if you guys ever seen this scene that DMX was in this movie. He was tearing this girl's ass up, right?
Never
beating her shit.
Never
sloppy.
die alone.
Never die alone, right? She was in, he was smashing he was smashing her in the mirror, right? Tearing her ass up, bro. And I was cheering for this nigga, like, damn. And she looked at the man, she looked at DMX, she said, "You're really enjoying this." In the back of my mind, I was like, I wish I was him because only thing he did was give her some crack and cocaine. Like, if I could just give a woman what she need that moment and just to get some ass, it's so simple. Like, $20 is all you need. You know how many times I've got a text saying my rent is due? That shit be my time. That's what I'm important. I'm looking at these $300 like, girl. So I just never been able to buy, but see, I never been able to buy one.
Yeah. And $300 is crazy work.
That's the cheap versions.
No.
I don't know.
Because I missed my time.
Well, I don't know what the prices is.
I think we both missed the time period.
I don't know what the prices are. Let's get that clear right now. I don't know what the prices are.
I'm telling you now, bro.
But I'm gonna let you know right now. And this is just me just thinking. $300 or less, I'm staying away from you. I'm staying away from you.
I'm telling you, bro,
sorry.
their prices have went up so high ever since.
He might can help you.
What's her name? Miss Miami. Ever since she's came out with their songs, these whole prices have been going up higher and higher. Now they want their rent paid in full. Like, oh wow, now I got to pay the whole rent. That is crazy. So I'm just saying, I just wish I could buy women. Like, it'd be so much easier.
But that's societal shit. Like, women shouldn't be like that. Like,
well, women are means of war. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how come women shouldn't be like that? Because I feel like if you can play on a nigga, play on that nigga.
No, I'm definitely down with that.
It's how he said it was hilarious.
I'm saying like that. Even when y'all talk about Adam and Eve, like, well, God didn't say nothing to Eve, but you know when he got on Adam's ass. Well, first of all, where was Adam when the bitch was talking to the snake? He should have. That was poor whole management right there. True. He should have had her ass in line from the beginning. As a real estate agent, if you have a real estate agent, I'm just saying, if you gonna list the house, if you gonna list the house or you gonna sell the house, you pre-qualify that kind of client to make sure they're not bullshitting and wasting your time. So if you don't do that to that female, that's your fault. You didn't leave. You try to put the ball in her court, and she fucked over you. Nigga, you gotta play.
Please let them know.
Learn from it. Everybody gotta be a simp at one point. And then elevate. Yeah. But at the end of the day, y'all talk about y'all want to lead and be the head of the household. Can't lead your goddamn self, but want to lead the bitch. That's crazy.
They said you dead. That's your daddy fault.
That boy said God dead wrong.
That boy cooking, man.
That boy cooked,
right there.
He was sauteing hibachi and that motherfucker.
And I seen his chef work.
So show where my ladies at. Do anybody have a retort to?
I agree with him.
I agree with him.
Anybody like getting bought is crazy work.
Anybody like getting bought?
That's
Anybody
what I'm
like
saying.
getting
That
bought?
was the only thing I was saying is like, I understand like situations, but yes, if you can get that out of a man, yes. Like, don't like I want y'all to push that because we need more men that want to take care of stuff instead of, oh, it's just a 50-50 thing.
But
like,
women feminine, men are feminine now.
But we are in modern times. We're not in the old days no more.
But do you know why?
Women are doing it now. So it's like,
no, paying your bills isn't taking care of the household.
Yeah.
But that's just half of it. And that's the thing.
And she
like
will
for
take
me,
care of everything else.
Like for me, 50-50 don't really like that's just societal paying bills.
Society.
That's because bills is going up high, bro. It's virtually impossible for your nigga to pay for everything and be there for the kids. You want this nigga to go to softball practices and take y'all niggas across the world and pay all the bills and have a positive state of mind and know how to speak to you.
Yes.
Nigga, listen. You know how niggas speak to their dog? You know why? Because I buy your food. Shut up.
You not finding that.
Diverse universe.